Holy cow, we got a nice sun glaring. It's only like about 8:30, so it's pretty early still. I mean, it's going to be a nice day. It's going to be in the 80s. What piglet? Yeah, we've gotten some really nice days lately, and today could be another nice day. Yes, you could say I'm in, you know, like Piglet has said, I'm in really good shape now. You know, when I started doing these outdoor videos in the moines, I would walk about half a mile or a mile and get completely out of breath, which is absolutely amazing. But I walk on these outdoor videos. It may not seem like it, but I walk in excess between 5 and 10 miles every time. That's another reason why I'm not doing them every day, because it sort of wears me out and I need a day to regroup. That's the reason I'm going to start doing these every other day ones. And you know, I haven't walked this much since I was dating my first girlfriend way back in high school. Back then I weighed 120 pounds. Last I'd known I weighed 195. I'm probably under 190, maybe even the 180 range, because I've been doing a lot of walking and got some sunscreen like I have said. Called Banana Boat. Looks pretty good. Haven't gotten any new, well, maybe a minor sunburn here and there, but nothing really major to speak of on the sunburn. What now, Piglet? Oh yes, the adventures of Donnie and Piglet. Well, first of all, I forgot my water that I had back at the hotel, so I got my smart water. But anyway, with that withstanding, it's Saturday. I had no idea what to do, so I didn't do an outdoor video. So I thought, well, I'll try to find a Walmart, a different Walmart than Altoona. And I know how to get to the one in West Des Moines, Walmart in West Des Moines. And I noticed, what, Piglet? I noticed quite a few things. One, the bus does a great big loop around West Des Moines. They also have a separate bus that doesn't go downtown. I mean, you don't have to go way back downtown and try to get back to West Des Moines. They have just a bus that just does a complete Des Moines loop. So that's pretty cool that you can do that, and that would save an incredible amount of time. What, Piglet? You're really talkative today. I know. A cow. I know you've been talking to just a cow, what I thought. And like Piglet said, I noticed something else. West Des Moines is like the big brother that nobody really mentions. Or the little brother, in this case, the little brother that nobody ever mentions. The Des Moines is 230,000. West Des Moines is the fourth biggest city in Des Moines, if you can believe that, at over 67,000. And I looked since 2010, it was 56,000. So it's jumped quite a few in the last few years. So they're actually growing in size as we speak. And I noticed, what? There's a lot of beautiful sights and views over there. I thought, well, why not? I'll go ahead and do that. And I'm probably going to make this a 2-day video. I'll upload the one today, of course. And then I'll probably do another one on Wednesday, and weather permitting. And Friday, I don't know if I'll do another one in West Des Moines. I have other ideas I want to do. But I know for guaranteed I'm going to do at least 2 days in West Des Moines. No doubt about it. Because there is some beautiful scenery over there. Well, I haven't, the only time I've been in West Des Moines was Jordan Creek Town Center. I was on my other channel, and you know, I was doing the mall, and they got on to me for filming in there. Whatever. They're little, I don't get it. Most malls don't even freaking care, and other malls do. It's bipolar on it. And so, that's the only time I've actually been over there. I thought I'd give it a second. I'm going to give it a, well, maybe West Des Moines for at least 2 days, and man, is it beautiful over there. What, Piglet? Yes, the adventures of Donnie and Piglet continue. And he always updates just a cow. He calls him a lot. I know, I'm weird. I know it looks like I'm by the highway. Technically I am. I got off down there by McDonald's, down there, and I posted a screenshot of the bus route for this one. There's 2 of them that go to West Des Moines. I took this one. 52. It's about 10 miles from Des Moines. Sorry for the traffic, noise, but look at this. Des Moines, 10 miles. And the bus goes down, comes this way, goes up here, and that's West Des Moines. And yes, I am out of the way. And it is really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful over here. And a little dangerous, but you know what? I'm always careful. Always. What? Yeah. There's been a lot of people getting hit by vehicles lately while walking. I think the simple case of it is they don't watch where they're going and they don't pay attention to cars coming. I can pretty much judge it perfectly. What, Piglet? Yes, we are very good at it. And you be careful too. Good, Piglet. I'm glad you are careful. Yes, a ton of traffic off of the main highway, the really big main highway. And before I cross the street to give, I don't want to give it away, to give something really beautiful first, Marriott Hotel. And the bus lets me off up here, let me down there actually, not on the other side of the street over there. Anyway, Marriott and McDonald's, right here off of the highway. And what, Piglet? Yeah, with the tree stump there, I almost tripped over. Anyway, Piglet, what? Yes, I bet that Marriott hotel is expensive. Really, really expensive because it's right off of the highway. Holy cow. Across the street now, I talk a little bit loud because traffic is bustling over here like always it is. It's the main highway. And 80 west, east, and east. Highway 80. And there, Burger King. No, I don't think so. I don't want food poisoning. Come and go, and Go Fresh Market. And what do we have here? Country Club Office Flat. What do we have here? What do we have? Oh, gorgeous. This is close as I can get to it because it says no trespassing. If I could go up closer. But what, Piglet? Yes, that is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And that is an amazing, amazing sound besides the traffic, which is not amazing. Got pretty flowers there too, and I could look at that all day because that's beautiful. What, Piglet? No, it's not the same one. The other one is over there, across the street, and you cross the street. What do you have? Another one. There's two of them here. Ain't that amazing? Because it's amazing to have one, but two right across the street from each other. Sorry about that, that's a crosswalk. That is gorgeous. And the cement truck went by. What? Piglet? You're right. That is breathtaking and absolutely gorgeous. And you can see it right there. There's two of them. There's two of them right off of the interstate, and you're west of Des Moines. Beautiful. You don't find that beautiful? I don't know what to tell you. Oh, about a half a block walk from there. It's not too incredibly far. It's still called the Country Club Office Plaza. Yes. Now, Piglet, what does this look like to you? Yes. a pyramid. That's what it does. What it resembles. It's pretty cool though. Almost looks like a Rubik's Cube. It was flat, but it's still pretty cool. Piglet. I told you there's a beautiful scenery over here in West Des Moines. I'm not lying. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love these crosswalks over here, you know, because it's such a busy, it's not busy right now, a lot of traffic is coming this way. But the crosswalks I love because they give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds is plenty enough time for me to get across. I mean, I'm usually across in 20 seconds. And they're pretty long drags here. Okay, anyway, is R&R Realty, Morgan Stanley. That is a beautiful building, and a big building, to say the very least. Not as big as some of the buildings downtown, but it's still a big building nonetheless. What piglet? Yes, like I said, I was over in West Des Moines Saturday. Shade. I love shade. I'd rather stand in the shade than the sun, nonetheless. And I noticed an odd placement of buildings. This is extremely odd placement. What piglet? Yeah, I don't think they put a lot of thought into it. Okay, it's Culver's. Okay, Culver's. I baked there in Tacoma. Good food. You go, well, what's the odd placement of the building? Okay, I'm not going to make fun of fat people. No, not about that. I'm not going to do that at all. You know what? They want me to cross, but I'm not going to cross. Okay, I'm going to put this on pause, and then I'll show you something. Okay, I'm very careful about that, too. When they wanted me to cross, I'd like to go ahead and go. Okay, over there's Culver's. There's Culver's. Wake Loss Specialist. Okay, that is some odd placement. So, after you fill your face in your stomach and you need to lose some weight, then you can go to the weight loss specialist. This is bad placement. Really bad placement. I don't think, what piglet? Yeah, I don't think they put a lot of thought into it nonetheless. But hey, sometime maybe this was put here first, maybe that was put there first, and they decided to put it there. I don't know, but not a lot of thought was put into it. The sort of the side front view of that realty place. Look at the windows. How's it clean those? I don't think so, but it's really pretty. What, piglet? You agree? Yeah, they have some beautiful sights over here and sounds, traffic. Under a tree, catching my breath after some really beautiful views, and there's more. What piglet? West Des Moines is the little brother. Hey, Des Moines has some beautiful scenery. West Des Moines, it really does. Look at this. Oh, you can see the sun. It creates a nice image. The sun's glistening off the water, and it's besides that down there, that looks sort of ugly there, but you take your eyesore away from that. This is absolutely gorgeous. There's a building in the background and trees over there. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, to say the very, very least. And then I noticed something else, that when they're building these towns, which they did, done this many moons ago, when they're building these towns, they don't put a lot of thought into the train tracks. Has anybody noticed this? What piglet? Probably not. Probably right. Look, main drag. And what do you have here? A train track. You know, I don't understand why they do this, but they do. And they did it in the Tacoma too, but just odd placement. That's really all I can say. What? Yeah, I know, I'll watch. I always do. I don't like to turn my videos too religious, but at times you almost have to show this because it's absolutely breathtaking. Vacation Bible School, that's pretty cool. And they have this great big building here called Hope. Yep, called Hope. See, hope. That's what we need, is hope. Lots and lots of hope. And it's a nice big building. I'm pretty sure it's a church. Maybe for activity, and they have like a Bible study in there, which is really cool. Now, like I said, Saturday I didn't know what to film, so I just was on the bus, and the West Des Moines bus, and I was just looking at different things I could film for a future video. I didn't know if I was going to do it today and possibly Wednesday, but there's a lot of pretty sights in West Des Moines. Don't be all covered in one day. But I noticed on this concrete thing, wall, unbelievable that they put a lot of work into this, and it is breathtaking. Look at that. It's got different scriptures people have wrote on it. This is just, I'm going to pull it down a little bit. There we go. And they got footprints here, which is really cool. Goes all the way up there. So this is really, really cool. They give us hope in these, well, troubling times we're in with COVID. You know, this is pretty amazing. And it goes all along here. It goes for quite a ways, too. And it's, I still like these footprints. That's pretty cool. Sort of like something like footprints in the sand. But here it's love one another. I like that. God loves. God forgives. Love is our weapon. And I won't go down there. It goes down there too. But believe. I really like this. And they have like the footprints here, which is really cool. Something like footprints in the sand. And it's Hope. Lutheran Church of Hope. It's got a nice bench there, and look at all those cars. It reminds me of Bridgeview there in Tumwa on Sunday Church. It's completely back. This is more packed than that. Nonetheless, it's absolutely gorgeous. What, Piglet? Yeah, I like to see stuff like that. You don't see much religious stuff when you're out besides churches, and I try not to turn my stuff too religious, but that I had to absolutely show, and it's breathtaking. I'm going to film this as quickly as possible because traffic is always over this way, and fudge, I didn't time it right, so let me pause it. Nope, it should be okay. I'm not in the middle of the highway. It's just like I want to be able to see. Look at all the trees. There's townhomes over there, really nice townhomes for the rich people. It's really nice. They really take care of it. I haven't seen any mask on the ground. That's the problem, is all these masks laying around. I haven't seen any mask in this neighborhood on the ground because, listen, let's be honest, that's destroying it's destroying the ocean. Fishes have you heard about the fishes dying at high numbers? It's because of the masks. They're polluting our ocean, and the fish probably eat it. Listen, I know it's probably not correct with science, but let's be honest. But hey, this is a very clean, nice neighborhood. It's off the highway too. These are the highway. The areas are pretty littered with trash. Not here at all. Probably have people do litter removal, I guess. Well, Piglet, do you or just a cow have any right ideas? Okay, you don't? I do. Read this song. Right idea. How do you like that? It's for a waste authority. But it's really, I don't know, catchy. Right idea. Solar power shine. That is really, really cool. I like that mascot. He really jumps out at you. And well, not too far from there. What, Piglet? No, not a pig. No, not a cow. But, well, I got an owl. Pretty cool. And they got this plaque. Yeah, it's really new plaque. Looks like it needs wiped off, but nonetheless, the owl name is Hedwig. He's been here since 2016, so he's a young owl. And they can give you, directions to places, which is pretty cool. And down there, I wonder if you can go underneath that walkway. I'm gonna find out. Well, Piglet, much to our surprise, we got a little something different today. What? Yes, we are going to do this. But anyway, it's called Jordan Creek Trail, Jordan Creek Parkway. It goes right underneath here, the main drag. And, well, let's walk underneath this. Might be dark. Might be dark. Well, it's actually pretty light in here. This is, well, an interesting experience in me walking in here. That's really interesting. Oh, cool. They used to have one of these in Toma, but I think they shut it off many years ago. Oh, God. There's a snake. I'm getting out of here. I think that was a snake. And, well, going back that way. I hate snakes. I'm like Indiana Jones. So I cut this a little short. Ugh. Because I'm terrified of snakes. I almost had a panic attack. Calm me down. I don't have my fiance with me to calm me down. But I'm calmed down pretty well. Whew, close. Well, I got my panic attack out of the way. It might have been, just talking to my fiance, said it might have been a gardener snake. I don't care. I'm terrified of all snakes. I'm not sure if it was a snake, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm absolutely, there was a bulldozer, terrified of snakes. What? Yes, I'm a wuss, and no, I'm not copying Indiana Jones. Now, across from there, this is gorgeous. This is almost like, this might be the closest I ever get to Niagara Falls. Wow. Let's just take it in. That is beautiful. What, Piglet? Yeah, for some reason, dogs poop in this area a lot. So I'm trying to watch where I'm walking because I don't want to step in poop or a cow. I thought I was in West Des Moines. Maybe not. It's the city of West Des Moines. But nonetheless, I say all that back there was West Des Moines. I don't know. What, Piglet? Yeah. Sometimes these cities here, it's hard to tell which cities is what because they all run together because they're all suburbs. But anyway, it's still West Des Moines to me. On my other channel, I did do Jordan Creek Town Center. I got in trouble for recording in there. What, Piglet? No, I'm not going to record in there today because I already did it once. I don't want to get in trouble again. Anyway, let's stop and smell the flowers. Beautiful. So beautiful in West Des Moines. And so peaceful. And you know what? Well, there's another one of those walkways underneath. And they got a painting. Man, let me stop shaking the camera. They got a painting, I think it says respect. I'm not going to go near it. I've already had my scare for the day. I'm not going to go nowhere near it. Sorry, I wish I could, but I've already had my one big scare of the day. What? I'm not a wuss. A lot of people are terrified of snakes. Cut it out, Piglet. Right by there, where that water thing is. Look. See them? They're enjoying a nice day and trying to cool off. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking. Nature at its best. Well, me and Piglet have a random question. This is completely random on a sign. I'll get to the question. It says, report suspicious activity. What, Piglet? What's the random question? Is me filming suspicious activity? I say no because I'm not really harming anything. I'm just enjoying the great outdoors. Like, that's what I like to do. I don't know how many people enjoy these, but hey, I love doing them. You know what? I don't care who likes it or who doesn't. I like to have positive feedback. Anyway, so I just was like, well, me recording suspicious? Some places think so, but that's few and far between. It's only happened a couple or 3 different times. It's very rare. Going on noon, it's getting a little hot out here. I put some more sunscreen stuff on, so I don't want to get too badly sunburned. Okay, so I was in Jordan Creek Town Center. No, I did not film there. Look at that. Wow. Okay. What, Piglet? Yeah, I get sidetracked sometimes. Okay. Anyway, so I was in Jordan Creek Town Center. Now, when I was about 5 or 6, remember the escalators? What the hell? Look, a freaking bird flew over my head. But anyway, and trying to get some shade here, and the birds are ruining my shade and they're ruining my train of thought. Yes. What did I say? Oh yeah. When I was about 5 or 6, you know, the escalators that go up and down. Well, I went on one. I think it was like in Seattle or somewhere. I don't remember exactly where I was. Mom would. And I almost fell on my face first, and after that I started screaming bloody murder, and Mom had to carry me up. I thought, okay, well, I'll try to get over that fear today. It failed. I started to get on it, and I tried, and I couldn't do it, so I scratched it. What, Piglet? Yeah, I know. Them hawks. They keep flying over my head. I don't know if they were caught on camera or not, on my film, but nonetheless, there they are, way in the distance. Here comes one. A bird or crow? Heck if I know. Anyway, this place is not safe. I'm trying to get some shade. Well, I decided to get me some lunch. I don't go to restaurants much anymore. When money's better, probably. You know, money's okay. It's just I don't like to spend 15 bucks, you know, for lunch or whatever. So I cooked pizza, $5 bucks, sitting outside here at Casey's. Now, this is something I've never seen outside of a Casey's. Nice little seating area here. Very cool. Put your bikes over there and well, and before that, what, Piglet? Oh yeah, scammers. Okay. You think they're only on phone call when they call you about quality car insurance or some stupid shit like that, or even on Facebook? They're not. Okay. I was getting ready to go in I was in the Casey's parking lot over there, and by that noodles company. I was right beside where that red thing is, that noodles company in Case. I was right in between. This guy who said he was from Dubai. He gave me some sad story. He was driving a vehicle, by the way, if you can believe that, and a really nice vehicle. I mean, it looked like maybe 2 or 3 years old. It was nice. It was in prime condition. And he gave me some sad story about him and his wife and his kid, and they came over here and they're completely poor and he needs money for gas. How have you been getting gas? How'd you get a nice car? And he had this ring on his finger, and he held it like this, and he said, I'll give this to you if you give me 30 bucks in gas. Heard that right, 30 bucks in gas. The ring he said the ring was worth, what, Piglet? Yeah, it's stupid and it's funny at the same time. $10 million. The ring was worth $10 million. Unless you're the prime minister or something else, where people have to kiss your ring or to get on their feet, I don't think that your ring is worth $10 million. Maybe a quarter, 50 cents at the most. I'm like, no, sir, I don't have any money. You know, I try to be nice about this shit. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't have any money. And he started pleading and begging, and I just simply walked away. This guy was a scammer. I wonder how many rings he's given to people that thinking that they had $10 million in their pocket when it's worth of 50 cents, if that. And you know, scammers are everywhere, even when you're out walking. Even when you're out walking. What, Piglet? Yeah, there's some odd ducks out there who give me some odd stories, and a lot of people believe them. Oh, across the street is Texas Roadhouse, which I've never been to, by the way. Have you, Piglet? You have? You and just a cat? Why didn't you invite me? Gee, you two can be selfish sometimes. I need to teach you a thing or two. Good food? Good. Anyway, I noticed, Texas flag. And the United States flag. That's really cool. Well, I walked quite a long way. I could have caught a bus, but I didn't know exactly where the bus lines exactly were. But I went to Walmart and bus line over that way. I know there is. Positive. What? Yeah. Have you ever seen a Walmart look like this? It almost look like brick buildings, brick housing. It's cool. And even shopping carts like that. Like a picket fence. I saw this Saturday and I thought about doing a video then. I thought I would do it today. Their light poles are even interesting. They look like a bell tower. Don't they though? Huh, pretty cool. You know, malls. Are malls being hurt by COVID? Or are malls becoming a thing of the past? Okay, I'll talk about Yonkers again here in a few. First, well, and over there is J.C. Penney. This mall is Valley West Mall. Technically, it's still in West Des Moines. I went back the other way on the bus. I'm gonna head back home. I went back to the hotel, and I went in here. No smoking. That's funny. No smoking is required anywhere. I went in here. And I hate to say it's a dead mall, but when you go to Jordan Creek, it's full. There's not much foot traffic in here. Makes me wonder, is this a dying mall also? Been here since the 70s? Again, Yonkers, that's what I keep saying and nobody's listening, is Yonkers helped bring business into these malls. Is it because of COVID? These malls aren't getting out of business? No. Jordan Creek Townhouse, which is a mall, gets a lot of business. So what's the reason behind this? I don't know. It's just very interesting to me. Hollywood Mills, hiring Iowa Hearing Aid. There's the escalators and my fear of that. So I won't go on that. Over there is an empty business. That was Yonkers at one time. This is a nice seating area. Really nice. Nice plants. This is the top floor. Mac Shack. I guess they're open. Doesn't look like it, but it does look like it. Fairly reasonable prices. It's not bad. Empty. Closed. A couple people sitting on recliners. Closed. Marcy's. Closed. That's what I'm talking about, and everybody says malls aren't dying. That's the bathroom area. Echo's Cookie Shop, nice doors, closed. Direct discount. This is something else. Like it was a food place, I think. I don't know, but it's closed. Okay, Jewelry, Greenberg. A nice little seating area up here. There's J.C. Penney. Talk virtually Stam. I'm guessing. Got nice pictures, like the Eiffel Tower. No, it's not though, but it looks like it. It's that place is closed, whatever it was. Kim's Tailors. There's JCPenney. I haven't been to JCPenney's in years. They're on the way out. In a few years, JCPenney's ain't gonna be no more. I can guarantee it. But a lot of them are being torn down and closed. Verizon. There's the elevator, which I will probably take down to the bottom floor because of the escalators. Looks like a jewelry place and it's closed. It's a big mall, really good size, fit to be tied. The Pink Flamingo closed. Now I don't see any security so far. And if they say something, I'll stop filming. Victoria's Secret dog, service dog. Pink Bath and Body Works. Not sure where that place is. Elegance. It doesn't have a lot of foot traffic in here. I don't know if this is from COVID or if malls are on the downswing. I don't know. CJ Banks closed. That's a common theme. Fit to be tied. Over there is Lens Crafters. This is of course the top floor. Whatever used to be in there is more. A lot of these businesses are gone. A lot of Serenity Culture. Von Mar, never heard of it. Looks really fancy. Looks really, really good at that. Anyway. Haircut. Expensive. I'm gonna go. I put this on pause for a few minutes and I'll walk back the other way and go to the bottom floor. And so far, no problems recording. They haven't said anything to me. And this mall looks pretty dead. There's not many people walking around. Halberstadt's. Wanted the elevator by myself because of. Ooh, this is trippy. Wow, trippy. Pretty. Look at that. Looks like it's raining out there. But it's not. I'm indoors. I hope the door opens. Okay, it just stopped. But you know, I don't like it. I don't like those escalator things, so I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. What, new-fashioned? That's JCPenney. I think JCPenney is 2 floors. Black massage, sleep number, bed, that's closed. That was on the elevator. Buckle 8. This is the bottom floor, and that's pretty. Really pretty. But those things are where the child things are. Still stuff in there, but it doesn't have to be open. Claire's, K-Fashion. There ain't a lot of, I said not a lot of foot traffic. You can see it in the background. What Jordan Creek Mall and what a difference a mall makes. Not a store experience. What was it? Oh, t-shirts, BMX, stuff like that. Rag stock. Eyeglass place. Pro-Made Sport. Yeah, sportswear. I've heard they're really nice. You can get like helmets and stuff. Yeah. Oh, the football helmet. I told them I was having the Chiefs one. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, that store was closed. It was like Victoria's Secret or something. Champs. Another one's closed. JCPenney is now hiring. US Cellular, my phone company. They keep ripping me off with the bill. Anyway, it's a food court, Dairy Queen, deli desserts. Oh, and Made Right Marketplace, whatever that is. Yeah, it's a nice mall. It's too bad I don't get traffic like it does, like it did back in the day, probably the 70s and 80s, but you know what? It's still here and trying to stay alive. Because of COVID or malls dying? It's a good question. Walk the other way. What's an A&E store? Well, anyway, they're closed. So walk back the other way, because I walked down that way. I already covered, well, I could have covered a few food court more, but I'm not going to go eat or anything. It's probably expensive in here anyway, as I've eaten in the mall before, and they're usually pretty expensive. But anyway, phone fix without missing an age. Anyway, it's not there, it's closed. Room 21. I do like the seating area here. It's really, really nice. I can't read it. It's a clothing store. It's called the Iowa Ballet Academy. Well, looks closed. Dresses are nice. Really, really nice. Huh, Children's Museum. Huh. Like a nice little play area for the kids. Huh, I actually like it. I shouldn't be filming kids. You really should be careful of that, but you know what? Still really nice little play area there for the kids, so that's pretty cool. Looked like an ice cream. I think it was. Well, that's pretty cool. More area for the kids to play. A little play called Play Place. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Really nice. Huh, Hallmark cards. Hallmark. Gold Crown. That used to be Yonkers, I'm pretty sure. There's T-Mobile. And those damn things I won't ride. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if malls are dying or because of COVID. And whatever was in there is closed. Isabel handcrafted sculpture. Okay. Color Works. This pretty much covers Valley West Mall. I'm probably gonna go back the other way, go up top. That's the way I came in. You know what? Yeah, this is on the other side. I really want to go this way because I catch the bus the other way. So I'm gonna go back to the top via elevator. And go ahead and answer my question. Are malls dying? Are they becoming a thing of the past, like drive-in theaters? I'll get to that in 3 minutes too. Or because of COVID. Most of the malls I have visited, besides Merle Hay, half the time it's dead, half the time it's alive, and Jordan Creek, which is always alive. The others are dead. So which is it? COVID or are malls dying? It's a good question. The view in the elevator going up. Look at that. It's still a trippy experience. Not as trippy as going down. And it's a slow elevator. Really slow. I'm going 2 floors. Ain't that a fun experience? Try that elevator out sometime, if you can. I always worry about recording in malls because 2 times, a long time ago, Quincy Place Mall, and the tunnel wasn't very much left of that way, completely dead mall. I don't know how it's surviving, but just barely. I was told not to record in there. I wish I would have uploaded what I did record, but I never did. But I figured I'd get in trouble. But anyway. And the other one was Jordan Creek Town Center here in Des Moines. And I recorded quite a bit. About 20 or 25 minutes before security told me to cut it out. I don't know why. malls are picky on this, maybe because of predators or who knows. It could be a variety of things. Now, you can look this up. Yonkers was built around the malls. The malls have been around for a while, but Yonkers has been around for decades. So when they put Yonkers in malls, that created their business. Look it up. Please look it up. Now here's in Valley West Mall what's left of Yonkers, which is, well, nothing. Because if you know, Yonkers, I think they filed for bankruptcy. The only thing that's really left of Yonkers is their online store. Now, to me, I was going to talk about this. To me, drive-in movie theaters has to do with that. The drive-in movie theaters is a dead thing. It's dead. Not a lot of people want to go to drive-in movie theaters. And what they try to do with the drive-in movie theaters now is sort of silly. They're basically using the Yonkers, and it's a little windy out here. They're basically using the old Yonkers parking lots to play old movies. That's not what movie theaters were built for. They were built to play new movies. And that don't have the feel of a drive-in movie theater. They're going to do this with the one in Moines Mall with the old Yonkers. Okay. And they're doing this one in Valley West Mall. And they played Field of Dreams on this one. And I guess it got a lot of people. But to me, that's not a drive-in theater. No, it's not. And I seem to be rambling a lot here. But what? Piglet. Yes. This is what they are considering a drive-in movie theater. This is not a drive-in movie theater. You could call it whatever you want, but it's not. Okay. That's a drive-in movie theater? Where's the concession stands? Where's the... Okay, where's the screen? Oh, the screen's over there. Okay, I'm sorry. This is what a truck is. That's the screen. This is a drive-in theater. This is not what I picture as a drive-in movie theater. You could picture it a drive-in movie theaters however you want to picture it. But if this is your idea of a drive-in movie theater, you need to get in a time machine and go back in time to the 50s, 60s, 70s, and even the 80s when they started to die out. This, okay, that's Yonkers. Fine. They need to make some use for it while sitting empty. This is your idea of a drive-in movie theater? They have screens playing on a truck. Screens on truck playing the movie. Really? That's the drive-in movie theater? That is not a drive-in movie theater. And fences around here? There was never fences on drive-in movie theaters. I went to a drive-in movie theater once. And this is not a drive-in theater. This is a parking lot to an old Yonkers building. What, Piglet? Yeah, you could say I'm going on a little bit of a mini rant, but I apologize for that. That is not a drive-in movie theater. It doesn't have the nostalgia feel of a drive-in movie theater. But if that's your idea of a drive-in movie theater, well, good for you. But guess what? It's not my idea for a drive-in movie theater. And, oh, what, Piglet? I need to end my rant. You're probably right. I went for 5 minutes on this long-winded rant about that drive-in movie theater, which is not one. And they're going to have another one in Moines Mall. Holy cow! Drive-in movie theater. That's a joke. I went to a gas station to get me some water. You know, just dying of thirst here. The whole time I was doing Valley West Mall, I didn't have anything to drink. Not kidding. And then my rant, no drink. Well, anyway, at a gas station, I don't see much of it anymore. How about this? Shell. That is a gas station you don't see much of anymore. There are not many of those left. Well, I've had a pretty full day. I'm pretty pleased with my video. A lot of times when I go out and do them, I'm not too happy when it's like 20 minutes. This one it'll exceed that. So I'm pretty happy with day one. Construction work over that way. They're always doing construction work here somewhere in Des Moines. I've noticed that. And Toma doesn't do too much. But anyway, and I'm pretty pleased with today with day one of West Des Moines. I'll do day two probably Wednesday. I'll take a break tomorrow, and well, a lot of good sights. I get to the ramp, and you know what? I'm pretty pleased with my West Des Moines day one video. Very, very pleased. Well, today for only like the third time, second time actually filming, I went over to West Des Moines. Absolutely beautiful over there. That was day one. I talked about on the video, it would be day two Wednesday, but then I forgot I have some business to attend to, so more than likely that's going to be a short day. So I probably won't do any of West Des Moines Wednesday, but more than likely I will Friday, so don't expect another video for at least for a while, at least until Friday. So, but what? Oh, you're laughing at me, huh? Just a cow? The animal kingdom decided to attack me today. Holy cow. First of all, this morning, right after I shot the case, where I set my Casey's, and I shoot videos there, the beginning of it, a bee. I don't know if it's attracted to my cologne or if it was attracted to my sunscreen, but it landed right on my arm. Just a bee just landed right there, and I killed him. Took a couple of hits to kill him. So that was part one, which that wasn't caught on my video, luckily. And then part two of the animal kingdom attacking me for some unknown reason. I was walking underneath that tunnel thing, and there's like a highway up above. And I was actually enjoying walking through there, and then I seen a snake, and well, that pretty much ended that, walking through that, because I ran out of there as quickly as I possibly could. What else was there? Oh yeah, and I played a scene from Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. For some reason, the birds decided to attack me. What was going on with the animal kingdom today? I got attacked by a bee, I nearly got attacked by a snake, and then birds. I'm glad I wasn't living in the swamps, or I would have been attacked by an alligator. Holy cow, the animal kingdom just decided to wreak havoc on me today and decided to attack me. But other than that, the day went really well. I had some weird shit happen today. And that scammer that came up to me with the ring, come think about it, I bet that ring wasn't even worth 50 cents. My fiance said maybe a dime. Might have a point there, because I just wonder how many people this guy, I bet he has 100 or 200 of these rings just laying around scamming people, probably all over Des Moines. So be on the lookout for that guy. He said he's from Dubai. I don't think that's how you say it. In my case, he said he was married with a kid. So it was a very sad, he tried to do a sad story. $30 of gas. I don't know if that would even fill up the tank. Would it? Might. It probably would. Well, today was, I really enjoyed today, and run over to West Des Moines, and I'm still trying to figure out the problem with the malls. I haven't figured it out. I went to several malls. I went to Park Fair Mall, a dead mall. I went to South Ridge Mall. These are all videos I've done. I went to South Ridge Mall. That's a dying mall in and of itself. I went to Merle Hay Mall. That one's hard to figure out. because at times it looks alive and other times it looks dead. So that one's debatable if it is. I don't think it is, but there's still quite a few stores open in there, and that's the tip for a dying mall. In Valley West Mall, another one with, there must have been 10 or 15 stores in there that were closed. And of course, what do all these malls have in common? They all had a Yonkers. They all had a Yonkers. The only store I don't think had a Yonkers, might be able to correct me if I'm wrong, I think the only mall that doesn't is Jordan Creek Mall. Maybe they did, but I'm not quite 100% sure on that. And every time I go to Jordan Creek Mall, it is completely packed. Every time. So they're doing good. So is it COVID, or is malls back to where it was a few years ago? You see, the malls have always been interesting to me. I find a lot of stuff interesting because I'm strange. I talk to a pig and a cow. The malls have always been quite interesting to me. Is you had the rise of the malls, then you had the fall of the malls, then you had the rise again. Are we back into the second stage of the fall of the malls again? It seems like we are, because a lot of the stores that were built for the malls, like I think it was called Gorman's, J.C. Penney's, a lot of those are closing down, and of course, Yonkers. Yonkers is no more. So they would need to survive. They would need a really big chain of stores to go into malls to make them come up again. Most of the malls I have visited, except for Jordan Creek Mall and a little bit of Merle Hay Mall, most of them are completely dead. Most of them. And I wonder if that's the same case across the United States with COVID. It's a good, fair question. Is malls on the fall again, or does this have to do with COVID? It's a valid point and a really valid question. And of course, I talked about what people are considering drive-in movie theaters. I already did that rant, so I'm not going to do it twice. Well, Piglet, Cow, anything you want to add? No? Well, me, Piglet, and Cow are saying that's all for now. And give me your opinion if you have one. Are malls on the way out, or is it COVID? I don't know. I can't figure out the malls here in Des Moines, and I visited about 70% of them, and it's a curious case. Just give me your opinion on malls. Is it COVID, or are the malls on the downside again? But anyway, well, me, just a cow, of course, Piglet, who goes on my adventures with me. He absolutely loves it. And he tells just a cow all about my adventures. Well, that's all for now.